Hey guys, it's Chris here from iMARVEL in Northern Ireland, and today we've got a special guest in with us,
Ryan Farn. Hi, Chris.
and we have got.
Henry McCrory from iMARVEL.
Okay, so today we just want to ask Rand just a couple of questions about his business, and just Rand, give us a quick intro to who you are and what you do.
Okay, so I'm Ryan Farn from iMac IT Solutions.
Yep.
We're a software company based in Tunbridge,
Yeah.
the centre of the world, of course,
Yeah.
as I would phrase it. We specialise in cloud computing applications, so highly scalable, highly flexible apps
Okay.
that can scale and grow as your business grows.
Good.
We're really concentrating on the SME manufacturing market now, starting off this year, because we feel that there's a gap there to automate their processes, to streamline their workflows, and basically let these guys run their businesses from anywhere.
Great.
So that's what we're focusing on, along with the mobile app development to go along with that. So we're working with a couple of startups and other SMEs to basically bring mobile apps into the world, bring their ideas to life.
Okay.
So we've got a couple of interesting ones that you'll hopefully hear about in the next couple of months. There's a Butte Book and there's an Itsu,
Oh, really?
and you'll hear about them very shortly. I'm
It's
sure.
exciting stuff to hear.
Yeah. So we're flat out at the minute. I'm busy. I
Okay.
read your post this morning about being a busy fool. I hope I'm not being a busy fool, but I'm definitely going to give things a go over the next year anyway.
Okay, so you're kind of day to day, or would you consider yourself like really in the business and working on the business and doing?
Oh, absolutely. So there's myself and my father are the partnership in iMac IT Solutions,
Okay.
and his background is 35 years software development.
Mhm.
Good.
So I think if I think I mentioned this before, but I go into a client and the client asks me, "Can you do it?"
Yeah.
I say, "Yes, of course I can do it." I go home,
You figure it
I
out.
tell Daddy, and then he goes, "Just how we're going to do this." But so far, 4 out of 4, I've told
Awesome.
him 4 difficult solutions, and
Yeah.
he's produced them all.
That's good.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Tell me, it's a personal thing. Do you like your father?
Yeah, I do. No, definitely do. So there's a guy in with us today, and he looked at the two of us, and we were talking or whatever anyway, and he goes,
I thought you were brothers.
I thought we were brothers. Wild young looking man, this father of mine now. But he looked at us and he goes, "Do you ever argue?"
Mhm.
And we just looked at each other and goes, "What's the point? Sure, we're both the same. It'll just be like two rams clashing. We'll not get anywhere." So we say we normally have our disagreements. We do have different opinions, but we meet halfway. And I think that's the most important thing in a business partnership. Probably you
Yeah,
two guys
exactly,
probably
yeah.
like this
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah.
Meet each other halfway, and issues disappear or disintegrate a bit.
So, how long have you guys been in business?
The company registered December 2012 and lay dormant for, I'd say, 2 years. We just registered it. We thought we'd had the
Yeah.
idea, and come 2015, I fell headfirst into a work placement in a small business. It was a family-run business. They actually sold firearms. They're a local business, but it's
I'll go well in Northern Ireland.
yeah, it did go down pretty well. Now they're actually one of the biggest exporters in Northern Ireland, so they're a great business, great family-run business.
Mhm.
And listen, the work, I think they put more work into me rather than run their own business sometimes, and they grew me. So
Yeah.
I had no
They
business.
mentored you.
Big time. I couldn't stress enough, and I couldn't thank them enough for what they did do.
Yeah.
And they mentored me in their setting accounts, invoicing, talking to customers, talking to conflict management, talking to customers who aren't happy. They got me into marketing their business online. They got me into trade shows. I seen so much more than people my age
Yeah.
would ever see in business.
Right.
And then I was thinking, right, I can go down the academic route where I can stick to books and I can stick to that, or I can go into business. And I sat down and talked to my dad, and I was like, right, this is what I'm thinking of doing. And he looked at me and he said, he didn't think I was mad. He says, right, let's do it. So I started it up, gave it a go. Now we started off doing everything. He's 35 years software development, but I started off selling computers.
Yeah.
Selling computers and selling digital screens,
Okay.
young guy coming out and even younger coming out into the world and thinking he can do everything.
Yeah.
Couldn't do everything. So over the period of 2 years, we funneled it down, found our strengths. I market the business, I brand it, I get my personal brand out there, and he gets things done. So
Very good.
It's a nice team.
yeah, it's a great team.
So I heard you saying a bit about marketing, which straight away will get my ears up because
Of
I love
course,
marketing,
of
and
course,
that's
yeah.
kind of what we're into. So
Mhm.
what is your kind of like your process of reaching out to people at the minute, and how do you find new clients, and how do you approach like getting your word out, letting people find out more about your branding and things like that?
Yeah, so for the past 2 years, we've remained very quiet, really quiet, as in like online. We were just
Yeah.
teetering. We had a website, and we threw up the complete a project on Facebook and things like that. But still remained very quiet because we hadn't got the tools or the infrastructure there to sort of develop our solutions properly. So now what we're concentrating on is getting personal brand, what we are as a team. So there's me, my father, there's Luke, and there's Brendan. So that's the four sitting in our software development house. And what I'm trying to get out is who we are, not iMac IT or anything like that. I'm trying to get out Ryan, Brendan, Luke, and Patrick first of all. Yeah. So that's through Facebook videos. I take part in #BelfastSir on Twitter sometimes. I attend networking events. I've actually started up a networking event of my own, along with two great partners, Martin Gilchrist and Lisa Murphy. Yeah, okay. It's called 5 Chairs. So what we're trying to do is bring networking and make it easier for freelancers and entrepreneurs to sit around a table, find out a bit more about each other, and also the important thing out of this is what help do they need and what help can they give to this group of people. Clever. Yeah. So I've started doing that sort of thing, and going forward, keep doing it, keep working on it, get my personal brand out there, and once people know me, I'll introduce them to iMac IT. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that's kind of the key. Is that a lot of people get caught up in branding and they think that it's just a logo or it's just maybe how your website looks and things like that. But really, what branding is what people's experience of you is. So whenever they're looking at you, it's like what their impression is whenever they meet Ryan. Yeah. And I think you have nailed that you're focusing on that as your brand, and I hear you saying about your personal brand as well. So you're right on the money with that, and it's good to hear. Yeah,
it's the hard slog now. It's doing things like this. It's doing the networking. You know, it's getting things done. And the only way you can do it is starting. So I just took from January 1st. It was just bang, let's go.
Awesome. Okay, well, one of my last questions. Sorry, I'm cutting in on Henry there. One of my last questions is that if you were to kind of do something magical to your business right now in February of 2018, what would that one thing be that you would do to it?
Oh, that's great. Everything we do is magical in iMac IT at the minute. If I was to do something magical, what would I do?
So you had the one opportunity to change something in your business right now.
There it is, instant.
Oh, okay. I would have a set price for every single project that I did, and it would just work. It would just somehow work. If I charged a sum of money to a large corporation or to a small SME, that business model just work, and that would be magic. That is magic.
Well, I think that's a problem with most businesses. You just don't know how to gauge your costs for different clients, because what we find is that you put value into what your product is, and not everybody will value maybe a logo design or a branding design the same as another company will, and we have to kind of gauge that on what their return on their investment would be from it. That's hard to get that, isn't it? Whenever you look at customers.
It's really, really hard to do that, but we think we're getting there. Awesome. You know, and Northern Ireland's getting there in itself, coming around. If you hadn't mentioned digital transformation, digital strategies 10, 15 years ago, people, I don't know, I wasn't in the business at that stage, but they might have looked at you and had no idea. Now people are catching on to it, they're looking at it, and they're thinking more about it. So one question I put to people is, whatever business you're in, what comes to mind when you think of digital transformation? And then I'm hoping to get that word out over the next 5-10 years. And iMac IT is going to be the digital transformation company for SMEs in 5 or 10 years.
Northern Ireland, UK.
Northern Ireland's the testing ground at the minute, and then we're going Ireland, then we're going UK, and then we'll see what happens after that.
So where do you see yourself? Where do you see iMac IT Solutions in two years?
Oh, 2 years time.
24 months, right?
Yeah, so in 24 months, I'm hoping to take over the SME manufacturing software market for cloud computing. So these guys, they don't have to beat their heads against the wall trying to run these businesses and tight margins. I want to help these guys get them all automated, like the big guys are doing. I want to change that market completely, and I also want to open source the majority of our software. We want to open source and make available to the developing community, the developer community, because obviously to get these things done, we've had to use resources from different developers. So we're just looking to give back. So we want to be the hub for manufacturers and the hub for developers.
Yeah, well, that sounds fantastic, and I want to really thank you for coming in and letting us.
It's my pleasure. Yeah.
And we've probably gone on way too long. But really, really interesting hearing what you have to say and a bit about your business there. So thank you. And from Chris,
Ryan,
and Henry,
we say goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.